Hello and welcome back to my shed. Thanks for popping in. If you've come along today to see me fix one of these, you're going to be disappointed. I got 4 of them. So I got these from eBay way back in September. It's February now. They were $15.96. I got a discount, so I paid £13.56 for the 4 of them. The listings disappeared now, so I can't go into the details of what the faults are, but I'm pretty sure it just said they're not working. So it does say that they're an official item on the listing. Not sure who makes official stuff or licensed stuff, but I don't know. There's lots of writing on the boxes. Let's zoom down. The original Stormtrooper. Okay, Stormtrooper. It's not for the first episode. These products were inspired by the molds that Andrew created, true to the original Shepperton Design Studios. Buckator. Designed in the UK. Cornwall. Then on the top of the box, all the official stuff. Made in China. So it doesn't say that they're officially licensed. Okay, so let's get into it and actually try to find out what's wrong with these. '24 Shepperton Design Studios, originalstormtrooper.com if you want more information on them. Oh, actually, let's go there and see. There we are. Hey, it looks good. Helmets, armour, auxiliary parts. Are these you actually, are these? Wow, that's okay. This is fancy dress. Very fancy dress. It's auxiliary. Okay. That's a shame. It looks like they don't do these figurines anymore. Oh well, that's a shame. It looks like they've been discontinued. Alright, let's have a look at the little fella. He's got a wobbly helmet with a wobbly body. So I guess the sun just shines on them and they just do this. Except that they don't. It looks like somebody's tried to get into this one before. Let's get them all out. All right, so that's the first one. That one's got the same pinhole there. This one's got a little burn. Could be glue. That same mark. And again. So maybe that's from the factory, if they're all like it. Right, let's find my pick. And we'll start with this one. Holding quite firmly there, almost like it's a screw. Okay, so the sun creates a little electric, what's it? I guess the capacitor charges. There's a little blob chip there. Capacitor charges from the sun, and then the little blob chip releases its energy, which creates a little magnetic force there, which activates this to give them a wibbly wobbly. But it would seem that nothing is being produced. Let's just clean the solar panel first. Problem is it's LED lighting in here, so that's not going to charge that capacitor up. Let's test the capacitor first. Check it's not shorting first. It's not shorting, so let's check resistance across it. Okay, I'm getting a reading across it. See if we can get a voltage reading. I don't know what this is going to produce, but I know it's not going to be a lot. It's 500 millivolts, which would seem to be enough, wouldn't it? Continuity in this coil. Yeah, well, there's resistance there, yeah. So I don't know if you can see, but on there, where this strand, where this coil is soldered, there's actually a tiny bit left off now. I wonder if that shorted to here. It's on the other side as well. I can't grab it. I'll pull that side off. I don't know if that slipped off screen then. Took it off both sides, and I'll just reattach this one. I think I'll go under the microscope for this. Make sure that that is producing. Not a lot. Try under these lights. So I suppose if this capacitor's doing its job, it should be charging and releasing quite quickly. So if I've got my probes on here, it should flutter about. Yeah, it went to 0. I think that might be working. I'm going to have a quick look at another one to see if the board goes in there or behind it. Yeah, it all fits quite nicely into there. Okay. And the panel just sits on top. Okay. Okay, that's in. Yay. It's actually working, but you can't see it. It's over there. Let me see if I can connect this camera to my phone. I haven't tried this out yet, so it might work. So I think that's working. Maybe the capacitor's low, I'm not sure. But right now, that's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's supposed to create a swinging motion. That's what it's doing. I don't know if it should be dancing or twitching. I don't know. So before I go on to the next one, I'm going to try these other two that I haven't took apart yet and see if they twitch. So you're number 1. You can go up there for a bit. So let's go for this fella. So we'll save them for later. And we'll go on to one I've already opened, which is this one. Let's go straight under the microscope for this one. Okay, and that's not short into that. That's only going to that, so that wouldn't matter. Okay, let's bring the multimeter in. Okay, this is resistance, and we'll just make sure that it goes through the coil. It does. That's 543 ohms, which is the same as the other one. Let's check voltage on the capacitor. It's climbing, climbing, climbing. It's climbing very slow. Okay, it's climbing and dropping. It's not dropping everything out of there. It's climbing up to 480 millivolts, 490, 500, and then drops to 460, but it doesn't drop to zero like it did before. I'll try that again with the solar panel facing the light, just to make sure. No, that's working. That's working fine. It's taking, so it's 0, 0, 0, 0, so just a second or so. And everything there's connected. I'm just going to clean the screen. So I'm going to rebuild it. I mean, rebuild it. I'm going to put it back together. So that's two that are working. Not very well, but they work. I'm going to get an incandescent bulb and see if that helps them along a bit. Okay, on to the next one, and this time I've got to remember to check out the capacitor in there, see what value it is. Do the voltage check first. Whoa, that's 1.1 volts in there. That's a high one, and it's climbing. Put that light on. 1.3 volts. But that's not releasing to zero. So this one might have a different problem. And the value of the capacitor is 10 volt, 470 microfarads. 10 volts. So if the chip's not there, the capacitor's capable of getting up to 10 volts. At the moment it's up to 1.5. So this one, I don't think the chip's working. Just check the resistance around the coil. Oh, I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting anything around there. Okay, so that's different. Let's go under the microscope. They seem to be connected. They're definitely not going round. Right, what I'll do is I'll resolder them just in case. This one looks fine because you can see that the enamel's burnt off. You can see the solder on the wire. Not sure about this one though. So if I resolder that, try and make sure the enamel's burnt off. So hard to do because it just won't sit still. Hopefully I didn't block too much of that out with my sausage fingers. Let's just try resistance around there again. But you can see, I mean, it's really awkward, but you can see it's trying to make a reading, so I think that's connected now. Or maybe not. Oh, it is. And of course, we'll give it a quick clean. I'll pop it open again. I think I will desolder the solar panel. Just want to see what it's producing. So in voltage, 1.5 volts. 1.4 volts. Now I think I'll take this capacitor out. Not sure if I'll have any of those. Well, let's test it. Capacitor 485. Well, that looks good. Yeah, I'd say there was nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to measure the voltage. See if we get that voltage drop like we did before. We might actually be getting something. 1.4. No, it's just a steady voltage. I'm not getting the drop from this chip, so it must be that chip. So am I getting any voltage across here? That is switching. And we're going from 0.74 of a volt to 0.68. So it's only dropping by 1/10 of a volt. I mean, I can try and scrape back that chip and see if there's any wires beneath. I think it'll be a waste of time. We'll give it a quick go, see what happens. I thought I would have seen a wire by now. I can actually feel something there. But I would have thought there'd be a wire coming from here to here or here to here, or I'm just not seeing any wires whatsoever. But I've come this far. We'll see what see where it leads me. I don't know, but all that time grinding, I never felt any wires whatsoever. This is coming in off the plus. It's going to this. This you would think would connect. I don't know, because any of this was connected by a wire. You'd just put it on the circuit board, you wouldn't actually connect it with a wire. Build it into the circuit board, because that can connect to that, that can connect to that, that can connect to that. If I short out the two that are the only two that make sense, which is this one to this one, I end up creating 0 volts. My voltage dies. Whereas when it's like that, the capacitor's doing its job. Actually, it's dropping. I've got to give up on that one. Let's talk about an hour just to do that. So just to go through, just for completion, I don't know what this bit of silicon is. I don't know what this blob of copper is here. That doesn't connect to anything anyway. So if I bridge these two out, I'll get a constant voltage, but only in millivolts. If I short this one and this one out, that just creates a dead short. Well, not a dead short. If I short these two out, that just gives me 0 volts. I think would be a short, but I don't know. Anyway, nothing makes sense. I don't know what that's supposed to connect to. So I'm going to leave that one at that. I mean, if you know, you can tell me in the comments. I won't throw this away. So I'll leave it there like that so you can get a good snapshot of it. Alright, and on to the fourth and final one. This is the one with a bit of glue on. Just checking the magnet's still magneting. It is. This one's got a different capacitor in. It's bigger. Okay, one of the wires come off, but I don't know if that was me. Okay, it's the same value, 470 ohm at 10 volts. And this one's got a clear blob chip on. If you go across the positive, negative, is that it? Well, it's bouncing around a bit. Not enough though, is it? Check the resistance around here, just make sure I soldered it on properly. Well, that's going around like crazy. That suggests that might be working. I'm going to pop this one back in. That is working. I mean, it's very slight, like the other one, but all of them now have got the same sort of movement, haven't they? This one hardly moves at all. You can see a little twitch of his gun. This one dances really nice, but so small. This one's got the biggest movement, but it's like every second. Although he's got much better with the light. So that was a little bit of a random fix, something I've never looked at before. Probably never will again, unless somebody says in the comments, do this, do that, and I'll give it a go. But for now, I'll just say thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time I'm in my shed. Bye bye.